Today I'm going to teach you something very powerful you've probably never heard of about the volley. And that is learning how to master and understand the volley runway. Has anybody ever explained the volley runway to you before? Well, once you understand it, you're going to be able to be a much better volleyer in the mid-court so you can stick volleys. You're going to have better reflexes so you can handle pace and deflect it back and put it right back on your opponent super fast. And you're also going to be able to hit incredible touch drop shots and angles. Once you understand the volley runway, it's going to be a game changer for your volley. I actually just had a person who won our best year ever challenge. I'm going to put him up here. His name's Eric. And we worked on his volley. He said, the volley runway, it's a game changer. And he just hit so many amazing volleys all over the court. I'll show you a little bit about that and what he thought of the volley runway, and then we'll get right into this video.
So let's take a look at where my man Eric started on the win the collision where you're trying to stick the volley. Okay, so here he is in the mid-court, and you can see when he volleys, he kind of stops right there. And his elbow is bent. He's not extended out on the target. Let's just take a look at where we finished up the day. He got this done within inside of an hour. It's pretty amazing. All right, guys, look how far back Eric is and listen to this pure, beautiful sound once he has mastered using the runway. Okay, here we go. He sticks this so well. Boom. So solid. Take a look. Again, watch. Here, hits and extends out. Hits and extends out, catches it perfect. That is how you hit amazing volleys, amazing chip and charge approach shots. Let's go. Great job, Eric.
Like those? I love them. Love's gonna be that no swinging, drop the wrist.
Yeah. So have you improved?
Oh my gosh, yes. I got the secret now.
You got the secret. All right.
Okay, so let's get into the volley runway and let's talk about the three types of volleys. Actually, Brett Hobden made a great video on this way back in the day about there's three types of volleys that you're going to hit in a tennis match. Number one is the win the collision volley, okay? And that's where you got to add power to your volley. Maybe you're in the mid-court, maybe the ball's a little slower. You got to add something to it. You want to stick your volley. Have you ever heard a coach say stick your volley? That's a win the collision volley. Then there's be other times, especially when you're closer to the net, maybe your partner's serving and they rifle ball right at you. Well, all you can really do there is meet the collision. You want to basically make a wall with your racket and you want to meet the collision, okay? That's a meet the collision volley, and we just want to meet the ball. The last one is a lose the collision volley, and that's when we want to use our drop shots. And to be able to be good at all of these, you want to understand the volley runway, all right? So a lot of people, let's talk about, first of all, the deep volley, and then we're going to get some nice drills going here on the PongBot, which is really, really awesome. When you're in the midcourt, and this is when it takes maybe the most skill and technique, like you can't fake good technique in this part of the court. You have to have awesome technique, you have to have a continental grip, you have to really have great racket awareness, and you need to understand your volley runway, because we need to stick this volley so we can get to the net. We want to, most of the time, sometimes we want to hit it short too, but most times we want to hit a nice deep, penetrating volley with a little bit of underspin that kind of skips, like it's skipping along the ice or the water as a stone. That's the kind of volley you want to hit. To do that, you need to win the collision. Now, the volley runway is this. You want to basically get your racket here. The first move is actually your hand. You find the ball. Then you'll add a little bit of shoulder turn, and it all depends on how good you're going to hit this volley by where you hit in the volley runway, right? If you hit it too far back in your runway, this is the end of the runway. There's two ends. Here's the end, and then when you finish, that's the other end. If you hit it too far back in the beginning, right here, the ball is just going to fly. It's going to have no power. Now, if you hit the volley at the end of your runway, the ball's not going to go anywhere. And a lot of people just take that tip on the volley. Just stick your racket out. Just get your racket out in front, right? Just block the ball. You can't just block the ball in the midcourt. So you actually want to hit this ball, this shot, in somewhere in the middle of your volley runway. So you get right here. Now you want to make contact right there, somewhere like in the middle of your volley runway, slightly out in front of your head though, and then you want to carry it through till you extend. That's how you stick the volley. And then your wrist is locked up and your elbow is locked out. Wrist locked up, elbow locked out. So again, right here, we want to hit it right here in the volley runway, and then we want to carry it all the way through, and we want our strings to finish at the target. I will demo a couple. We'll get the PongBot going. It will feed me in the middle of the court, and I'm going to show you the win the collision volley, and you'll see that volley runway. Okay, so this is pretty cool. I'm using with a PongBot an NTPR level drill for the forehand volley, and it's at a level 3.5, and then I've calibrated it at a level 10 in case you're out there and you have one of these too and you want to do this drill. And so what it's going to do is it's going to give me a ball that's not too hard, but it's coming deep, and I've got to win the collision. So watch my technique. I'll show you from the side and from the back so you can see how to do this. So guys, as I'm hitting this volley, you can see I'm extending through the contact. If I hit it too far back, the ball's going to fly up. If I hit it out in front, the ball's not going to go anywhere. So I got to have a nice volley runway to carry the volley and stick it. Let's take a look at it from the back. So you see, to stick that volley, we got to press through the ball, keep our strings frozen. And then when you're playing, you actually want to move through the ball and stick it so you get to the net. So now let's go over meeting the collision. This is simple but hard. It's all about the first move and really understand what's the body parts that's got to move first on a volley. So many people will tell you it is going to be the shoulders or move your feet, but I want you to think like a baseball player. What if I hit a ball right at your face of the baseball? Are you going to move your shoulders? You're going to move your feet? No, you got to move your hands to find the ball. So when you're meeting the collision, it's about the art of doing less and hitting the volley, especially the closer you are to the net, more at the end of your runway. So it's about being very efficient with the first move with your hand and then hitting the ball at the end of your runway. I actually saw a drill of one pro working with his coach where he's at the fence and the coach is firing balls, is just super out in front, meeting the collision. I'm gonna crank this PongBot. I'm gonna customize it up to 80 miles an hour and have it fire at me. Let's see how I do. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm a little afraid of the second ball that's gonna come because I just tested it from over there, and man, that thing shoots out so fast. All right, let's give it a try. First, well, man, that's fast as shit. Oh, this is dangerous. I did not sign up for this. Woo-hoo. Okay, guys, so here it comes super fast. I'm a little afraid. Whoa, that's fast. So again, this is going to teach you to, there you go, you got to be out in front. You can't do anything. You got to be at the end of your runway. Otherwise, you're not going to make these. See, so just really testing my hand-eye, and you can see as that happens, I'm too far back in the runway. If I go out, see, if I go out in front in the runway, then I can hit them back better. The racket's got to be super quiet, and you got to be like a baseball player and be able to find the ball on your strings. This thing comes super fast, guys. This is impressive. I've never had a ball machine feed this lightning quick. You can see I'm struggling here. So this is really going to test my meet the collision skills, which need to be improved because this thing is coming like a rocket, okay? Let's see if I get in the zone here. That's better. There you go. Good. We're just meeting it. We're just meeting it. How clean can the hands be? How simple can it move? Oh, no. Catch it on the mitt. There you go. Let's go here. Boom. Oh, yeah. Yes, I'm getting there now. Oh, this is fun. Woo! Okay, now a third type of volley is the lose the collision that we've been talking about. And so what I want to do here is, again, I want to find it out in front, and then you want to hit it, especially the closer you are to the net, you want to hit it pretty much at the end of your runway. If you're going to hit angles, you just like deflect it. You don't even pull back. But if you want to hit a drop shot in front of you, you're going to go out and kind of ease back a little bit. See that? Make contact and then just kind of give way a little bit. There's also a little bit of feel in the hips and the shoulders. It's a Dr. Feel-Good shot. Again, if you're going to hit that angle, you don't need to be so much touch with it. The more you're at the end of your runway, you just go here and then the ball deflects. So I'll do both for you. I will do one where I just deflect one, and you'll see there's not much touch involved. It's losing the collision because you're a little bit light in the hands, but you don't need to, you know, do any kind of Johnny Mac type moves. The one they're going to hit in front of you, sometimes you want to hit it and then pull back ever so slightly to get that nice little drop shot. All right, so let's try this right here. All right, guys, so we're going to do the angle first, and we're going to do the drop shot. So angle, again, we're at the end of the runway, and we're just creating the angle with our racket head. We want to tell a story, so we want to deflect over there. If you're playing doubles, you want to master your angle volley. It's a little light feel on it, okay, to kind of take some of the pace away. And you don't want to do this when it's coming so hard. You want a nice medium pace ball, and you can take the sting off on it, right? If it's coming super fast, I would just deflect it back. But you can see we got that down pretty good. Now, the lose the collision is going to go right in front of you. So you're going to be here and then kind of pull back. You see that little Johnny Mac style I'm doing here? That just deadens the ball. Oh, that's really nice. Again, the further out in front you hit it, whoops. Again, the further out in front you hit it, you're going to be better with it, okay? So it's a nice little drawback play. Nice little drawback. Oh, yeah, that's good. We'll show you some at a cooler angle, and so you can give it a try. So here we go, guys. This is the show off to your friends volley. You see how I'm going to just come here and volley to you guys, and I pull back a little bit, and the lighter you are, see, the lighter you are, the more you make it fall back, you have that nice little touch. So if you can hit it far out in front, but then pull back, that's how you can add that touch right in front of you. It's so fun. It's a great show-off shot. People will know you got skills to pay the bills when you hit these little drop shots right in front of them. And then, of course, you got your angle volley, too. Let's go. I'm going to customize a drill for you guys. So to finish up, I've customized a drill for you with the PongBot I'm calling Net Navigator, because we're going to navigate our way from the mid-court, which is going to have you win the collision, to in pole position. We're going to pretend that our opponent just hits a nasty rocket shot at us. This ball is going to be coming super fast. I put it up to level 13, and then I took it back down to a level about 8 for the last one, which we're going to do our touch shot. Okay, so it's called Net Navigator, and it's going to help you navigate from the mid-court to the net. It's just a 3-ball thing. I also gave myself a 6-second interval break, so the ball the ball machine doesn't keep feeding. That's another cool feature of this. It's going to give me time to get back, reset, and then we'll do it all over again. Let's go. So there you go, guys. Now you know all about the Volley runway. You know about winning the collision, meeting the collision, and losing the collision. And now you also know the perfect practice partner, the PongBot, to get excellent practice on this. I can tell you, the fastball was moving, okay? Now what's really cool about this is you can vary paces, spins, and you can keep adding your custom drill. You can just keep adding the number of balls you want to hit, whether you want to hit 2 balls, 3, 10, 15, like you could just keep adding this and have it move all over the court. So that was a Net Navigator, nice little simple 3-ball drill. that's going to have you navigating the net, putting the volleys away. If you want to try out one of these PongBots, make sure that you go to their website and at checkout type in Crunch if you want a nice discount. See you guys on the next video.